Holiday World is already looking ahead to next year in spite of a new season having just started. We'll tell you why. Plus, Jasper Mayor Terry Seitz is tonight's guest on Monday with the Mayor, and Ed Tolucci and Nona Baker talk about a new grant process at the DuBois County Community Foundation tonight on Inform. All of that and much more is coming up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. We begin tonight with a missing Kentucky woman being found here in DuBois County. Sheriff's deputies found 23-year-old Melissa Emmerich of Jeffersontown, Kentucky on a farm property along County Road 150 North near Ireland yesterday evening. Deputies say she was found with a male friend from DuBois County who had brought her here from Jeffersontown. Emmerich had last been seen early yesterday morning in Jeffersontown. A golden alert was issued for her after Kentucky authorities were told she was a diabetic who relied on insulin and she may need her medicine as soon as possible. Louisville police told the DuBois County Sheriff's Department early last night that Emmerich might be in DuBois County. A deputy found Emmerich through the use of phone ping information. The deputy then took Emmerich to Memorial Hospital and notified Kentucky authorities that she had been found. Turning to other news, despite a new season having just gotten underway, one Spencer County theme park already has its eye on the future. Holiday World and Splashin Safari officials say today marks the kickoff of a 66-day countdown to expansion plans for 2015 and beyond being unveiled. Park President Matt Eckert says the idea for the countdown came in light of the ongoing work on the park's Thanksgiving section and the fact that the Mayflower was at sea for 66 days on its voyage. Now, you will be able to keep track of the countdown through a microsite that the park has launched. That site, known as 66daysatsea.com, will be part of the Holiday World website. Journal entries will be entered each day on the website in collaboration with a mother aboard the Mayflower and her accounts of the ship's infamous voyage to the New World back in 1620. The announcement of expansion will then come on the 67th day, and that's July 24th. A second microsite will be launched following the announcement. Both sites are being designed by Louisville-based DBS Interactive. While not confirming or denying speculation about details of the expansion, Eckert says the project will be the largest in the 70-year history of the park. Speaking of Holiday World, the park held its 9th annual Walk to Cure Diabetes on Saturday. That event raised more than $350,000 that will go towards the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. As part of the event, 1,700 tickets were donated to JDRF by the park. The tickets went to individuals, families, and teams that raised donations for the walk. Since the event was started back in 2006, Holiday World has helped to raise nearly $3 million to help JDRF. The event was started by late park president Will Cook. Holiday World and Splashin Safari are now open daily. For more information, you can go to holidayworld.com or call 877-GO-FAMILY. Huntingburg's League Stadium is set to play host to the start of a new historical area honoring baseball history. The stadium will host the launch of the Heartland Historic Baseball Trail coming up next Friday, May 30th. The celebration takes place prior to the DuBois County Bombers' home opener, which is slated to start at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, the Heartland Historic Baseball Trail is a project that will span multiple years. It's designed to pay tribute to all of the significant historical baseball landmarks along the Interstate 64 corridor. The project is also seeking to drive tourism to these landmarks. The trail's official starting point will be at the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory in Louisville, Kentucky. The trail then winds through southern Indiana. Other stops on the trail include the Indiana Baseball Hall of Fame here in Jasper, the Gil Hodges Mural in Petersburg, Gil Hodges Field in Princeton, and Bosse Field in Evansville. All of these places will feature a play card that will explain the significance of the landmark and its impact on the sport of baseball. Tourists and local folk are invited to visit all of the landmarks I just mentioned. For more information, you can go online to heartlandhistoricbaseballtrail.com. Numerous regional businesses, organizations, and municipal governments help to make the trail possible. These include German American Bank, the DuBois County Visitors Center, and the City of Huntingburg, among several others. We conclude this evening with a busy weekend across the area as multiple events were held. On Saturday, friends, family, and others took part in a benefit event for Donald Lickliter. The event was held at the Jasper Moose along Newton Street beginning at 11 o'clock. The 70-year-old Lickliter is now battling leukemia. He is undergoing treatment at the Simon Cancer Center in Indianapolis, though family members say he is in remission as of Friday evening. Lickliter has hosted many benefits over the years for folks who have been battling terminal illnesses with a specific focus on leukemia. Many people turned up for Saturday's event, which featured pork chop and chicken dinners along with a silent auction and a bake sale. Dorothy Hall is Lickliter's older sister. She says the strong turnout was indicative of her brother's work across the community.
He has helped at least 20 to 30 groups of people with different types of illness, and he has done so much, and people are wanting to give back to him now.
Now, some of the beneficiaries of events that Lickliter has hosted in the past also took part in Saturday's event. Dan Fitch was one of those. Fitch worked with Lickliter at Kimball and has known Lickliter for 25 years. Lickliter hosted a benefit for him when Fitch was diagnosed with cancer 18 years ago. Fitch says the benefit that was hosted for him meant a lot to him.
It really give you a awakening of how people could be involved and how it give you a more tight-knit family type atmosphere for, just help with everything you go through as far as financially or just support in general.
Fitch says he got the chance to talk to Lickliter last Monday night. He says Lickliter seemed to be doing well. Meanwhile, Hall says though this benefit is the biggest effort to date, there are other ways for people to help out.
We got an account set up at the Springs Valley Bank. Anybody that would, want to donate, they can contact Julie. She's the only one named Julie at the Springs Valley Bank, so she'll, help them, and they can contact myself.
You can contact Hall at 482-3895, or you can stop by the Springs Valley Bank at 15th and Newton Streets in Jasper to donate. Then yesterday, a special event was held commemorating a historical part of Jasper. Old Jasper Day was held throughout the day yesterday along the riverfront area and in Dave Beeler Plaza. This year's event featured train rides, strawberries, tours of the city mill, and the annual Patoka 2000 duck race. The event was put on by the Jasper Chamber of Commerce and the redeveloped Old Jasper Action Coalition, or ROJAC. Jasper Chamber Director Nancy Eckerly says the event is an important part of remembering the history of the area. She also says the area could play a part in the city's future plans.
I think what we always want to do is let people realize what a great asset we have down here in the old Jasper area, what a great asset we have with the river. People think, oh, it's just a little Patoka River, but it's great that we have a river that runs through our community, and we can use that to the fullest of its benefits. It also gets people used to using this area of our community, which we hope with the new city visions, planning, and everything will grow and grow more into the future.
Meanwhile, this year's duck race got a bit of a scare as high waters threatened to cause a few problems. Prior to the race, Judy Brown with the Du Bois County Soil and Water Conservation District said the water concerns had partially been addressed.
We were told that the Corps of Engineers has pretty much shut down the dam at Patoka Lake, so the water level is dropping about a ½ inch per hour. So the water's in the banks. There is a current. So we're not sure how the race will go today because of the current. We're afraid the ducks will get away from us, but we have the finish line set up and we're hoping for the best.
Now, the duck race ultimately went off without a hitch. The current moved the ducks along in one of the faster duck races in recent memory. This year's winning duck belonged to Keith and Kelly Truelove. Brett A. Strike came home in second, followed by Chris Chafin in third. In all, 499 ducks were entered in this year's race. All right, coming up after the break, Terry Seitz joins me for Monday with the Mayor, plus your local forecast, sports with Kurt Guxell, and Inform with Ed Tolucci and Nona Baker. That's all up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Local people watching local people.